Stone Age tools unearthed near ancient city of Assos rewrite human migration into Europe. Archaeologists working near the ancient Greek city of Assos, Greek, Sigma Sigma Omicron, on Turkey's Çanakkale coast have uncovered a dense cluster of early Stone Age tools. The discovery, described as the most extensive Lower and Middle Paleolithic collection on the coast of Turkey, could reshape ideas about how the first humans reached Europe. Researchers say the Stone Age tools near Assos reveal how a once-connected landscape guided movements between Asia and Europe. The study, led by Göknur Karahan and published in the European Journal of Archaeology, focuses on Biber Deresi, an open-air site linked to rivers and rich stone sources. Fieldwork in 2021 and 2022 documented 504 artifacts from 12 find spots across approximately 2 square kilometers, just over 3/4 of a square mile. Seasonal floods and erosion exposed the tools in olive groves, on low hills, and on slopes. Despite surface reworking, the assemblage shows a clear technological pattern. The collection is striking for its large cutting tools. Hand axes dominate, ranging from heavy, archaic forms to thinner, more refined shapes. Trihedral picks and a cleaver add to the set. Researchers also identified numerous pebble core tools, mainly chopping implements, and a broad suite of flakes struck from both unprepared and carefully prepared cores. Among the latter are levalloys and related techniques, which required planning before each strike. Most tools were made of flint, with smaller amounts of basalt, quartz, quartzite, and limestone. Many show abrasion and patina, signs of long exposure in a shifting landscape shaped by water and sediment. Even so, their shared features suggest a single cultural horizon rather than unrelated episodes. For decades, models of early dispersal into Europe focused on 3 routes out of Africa: Gibraltar, Sicily, and the Levant. The Levantine corridor into Anatolia and then the Balkans has long appeared strongest due to widespread Acheulean hand axes in the region. But coastal western Turkey and the Aegean Islands yielded little evidence. Biber Deresi changes that picture, placing a dense Acheulean signature on the Anatolian side of the northern Aegean. During Pleistocene low sea levels, the Aegean likely acted as a land bridge rather than a barrier. Karahan's team reports that Biber Deresi would have been connected to Lesbos and onward through the eastern Aegean islands to mainland Greece. This corridor could have supported hominin movement, communication, and the spread of toolmaking traditions. Biber Deresi lies only 2 kilometers from Assos, a city founded in the 7th century BC by settlers from Lesbos. In classical times, Assos became famous as the place where Aristotle lived and taught philosophy. The same landscape that once guided early humans with Acheulean tools later supported Greek communities that traded, built temples, and spread ideas across the Aegean. The Lesbos-Assos route, which may have been a Stone Age land bridge, later became a cultural bridge of the Greek world. Technically, the toolkit spans what archaeologists call Mode 2 and Mode 3. Mode 2 includes large cutting tools such as hand axes and cleavers, while Mode 3 refers to prepared core techniques like levalloys that produce standardized flakes. At Biber Deresi, recurrent levalloys flaking is common. Retouched tools are also abundant, including denticulates, notches, and side scrapers made mostly on flakes. The mix suggests the site belongs to a transitional phase between the late Lower Paleolithic and early Middle Paleolithic. On Lesbos, excavations at Rhodaphnidia have produced Acheulean material, and other Aegean sites show similar tool traditions, even if many come from surface contexts. Biber Deresi, however, offers the densest concentration yet along the Aegean coast of Turkey. Karahan and colleagues argue that this corridor deserves a central place in debates about early human routes into Europe. The discovery grounds that claim in a robust dataset. With absolute dating underway, the chronology should soon sharpen. The current evidence shows that the northern coast of Turkey held both the resources and the strategic position to channel human movement. From Pleistocene toolmakers to Aristotle's students in Assos, this stretch of coast has long stood as a crossroads between worlds. A recently unearthed red-floored building dating back 9,500 years is offering rare insight into the ceremonial and communal life of some of the world's first farmers. Discovered at the Neolithic site of Göknur Tepesi in southeastern Turkey, the structure sheds light on how early agricultural communities created and preserved shared ritual spaces during the shift from nomadic life to permanent settlement. The building is unlike domestic dwellings found elsewhere at the site. Its large scale and distinct red-painted floor suggest an early form of shared social space. Excavation Director Association, Professor Sava Sarayaltan of Çanakkale Onsakız Mart University said the structure likely played a central role in community life. This structure is different from private dwellings, Sarayaltan said. It represents a space shared by the entire community, which makes it one of the most valuable discoveries at Göknur. Dated to between 7600 and 7500 BCE, the building was uncovered in a 900 square meter area on the eastern side of the mound. Archaeologists found that the red-painted floor had been carefully maintained and repainted at least 4 times over a period of 150 to 200 years. Researchers believe the red pigment was made from naturally sourced ochre or iron-rich clay gathered from nearby mountains. The repeated application of color was not purely decorative. Archaeologists say it points to symbolic meaning, possibly connected to ritual activity and communal identity. The building stands close to the Terrazzo building, another monumental structure at Göknur known for its mosaic floor. Their proximity suggests both serve ceremonial or symbolic functions within the settlement, highlighting the importance of organized communal life during the Neolithic period. Göknur Tepesi is one of the earliest known permanent settlements, dating back more than 12,000 years. Located in Upper Mesopotamia, the site is considered a key location in the Neolithic Revolution, the global shift from hunting and gathering to agriculture and village life. Since excavations began in 1964, archaeologists have uncovered milestones in early human development, including the domestication of animals, the cultivation of cereals, and the first known copper working. Recognized as a candidate for UNESCO World Heritage status, Göknur continues to offer vital clues about the social, technological, and spiritual evolution of early human societies. The discovery of the red-floored public building adds a new dimension. It also reflects how early farmers not only built physical structures, but also developed complex cultural practices to sustain shared identity and ritual life.